entry, the Missouri Tigers. The Rebels will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Rebels offense comes on the field first today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 40. So Missouri's offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that
To
play.
throw, it's Cook. Receiver makes the catch. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And he pulls in the catch. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's Cook. Looking to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Now it's 2nd down here. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Dart. Snags the quick throw. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Play action here on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. They've converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Prieskorn. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught over the middle. It's Prieskorn. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. To the air. It's Dart. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Rebels.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Makes a nice move there. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense operating from the pistol. Gives it to the back. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Back to pass. It's Cook. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kurt, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Missouri.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. That's reeled in. It's Harris.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense now operating in empty. Dropping back. It's Dart. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring him down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Cook. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
A massive shift in field position in one play. From inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. Runs through the defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Missouri 17, Ole Miss 7.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Advance on the football.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14.
That makes the score Missouri 17, Ole Miss 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to hit this load.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Now they'll run a draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Cook. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Running with purpose.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. It's a draw to the back. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
On to kick it away.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Dart. Makes a quick catch. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Now, fourth down.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today.
Ole Miss, 14.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. The catch is made. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Burden. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Cook. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The back's got it. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Field goal try, no good. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun running play call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Second down.
The Rebels will crank up the tempo. They'll ride the back again here. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. 3rd down. If they don't gain anything from here, it's a 51-yard field goal try. To the air. It's Dart. Short throw complete to the tight end. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. And that catch is hauled in. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. He knocks this one right through. Here we go, tie ball game now, heading down the home stretch.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Ram down the middle. It's Cooper. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Scanning the field, it's Cook. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play, big game, spotted down near the 37.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
That makes the score Missouri 20, Ole Miss 17. Tonight's final score, Missouri 20,